The first 12 lessons of this medical terminology course taught the meanings of 300 Latin and Greek roots, prefixes, and suffixes, which can be combined into many thousands of complex medical terms. Part 2 of the course consists of 2 lessons of 25 elements each, in which the audiovisual and learning guide instruction focuses on the diseases and operations of the major body systems.
We'll begin this lesson with the element venter. Venter sounds like vent, an air vent. Venter, vent. Venter means front. So as you look at this image of a vent, see the front of a man sticking out of it. The front of a man fills the entire vent. Venter, vent, front of a man, front. Say it with me twice. Venter, vent, front of a man, front. Venter, vent, front of a man, front. Next, vert. Vert could suggest vertebrae, the spinal vertebrae. Vert, vertebrae. Vert means turn, so we'll change the image of vertebrae to look like this. The vertebrae turns and turns. This is a very unusual vertebrae. It just turns and turns. Vert, vertebrae, turn. 2 times together. Vert, vertebrae, turn. Vert, vertebrae, turn. Next, U. U sounds like the beginning of the word ukulele. U, ukulele. U means good. As you look at this image of ukulele, see the person eating it because it tastes good. It's as though he is saying, "This ukulele is really good." U, ukulele, good. Say it twice. U, ukulele, good. U, ukulele, good. Now, the element ambi. Ambi sounds a little like amp B. Here we see an image of an amp, an amplifier, with a B standing on it. Ambi, amp B. Ambi means both. As you look at this image of amp B, see the B holding a phone booth. The booth will remind you of the meaning both. Ambi, amp B, phone booth, both. 2 times. Ambi, amp B, phone booth, both. Ambi, amp B, phone booth, both. Next, amphi. Just as ambi sounds like amp B, amphi sounds like amp feet. An amp with real feet. Amphi, amp feet. Amphi means around or on both sides. As you look at this image of amp feet, see the feet as being round on both sides. The amp feet that are round on both sides will remind you of a round on both sides. Amphi, amp feet, round on both sides, a round on both sides. Say this 2 times with me. Amphi, amp feet, round on both sides, a round on both sides. Amphi, amp feet, round on both sides, a round on both sides. Let's review these 5 elements. Venter, vent, front of a man, front. Vert, vertebrae, turn. U, ukulele, good. Ambi, amp B, phone booth, both. Amphi, amp feet, round on both sides, around on both sides.
The next element is breaky. Breaky sounds like break. Breaky, break. Breaky means short. So as you look at the break, see it wearing a pair of shorts. Can you imagine a break wearing a pair of shorts? The shorts will remind you of the meaning of breaky. Short. Breaky. Break. Shorts. Short. 2 times. Breaky. Break. Shorts. Short. Breaky. Break. Shorts. Short. Next, cap it. Cap it sounds like cap. Cap it, cap. Cap it means head. So as you look at this cap, see a head sticking through the top of it. A cap with a head sticking through it. Cap it, cap, head. Twice together. Cap it, cap, head. Cap it, cap, head. Next, the element caw. Caw sounds a little like cough. Here we see a person coughing as he reads a book. Caw, cough. Caw means burn. As you look at this image of cough, see him burning a hole right through a book. Imagine coughing so hard it burns a hole through a book. Caw, cough, burn. Say it 2 times. Caw, cough, burn. Caw, cough, burn. Now, class. Class sounds like class, a class of students. Class, class. Class means break, so we'll change the class to look like this. The entire class breaks in half. The class breaks. Class, class. Breaks in half, break. 2 times. Class, class. Breaks in half, break. Class, class. Breaks in half, break. Next, the element duct. Duct sounds a lot like duck. Duct, duck. Duct means tube. So as you look at this duck, see a tube around its neck. This duck carries this tube everywhere it goes. Duct, duck, tube. Say it twice. Duct, duck, tube. Duct, duck, tube. Time to review. Breaky, break, shorts, short. Cap it, cap, head. Caw, cough, burn. Class, class. Breaks in half, break. Duct, duck, tube.
The next element is fis. Fis sounds a little like fish. Fis, fish. Fis means split. Look at this fish. All of a sudden, it is split. This fish can swim around even though it is split. Fis, fish, split. Twice together. Fis, fish, split. Fis, fish, split. Next, jar. Jar sounds a little like jar. Jar, jar. Ger means old. As you look at this jar, see an old man in it. The jar has an old man in it. Old man will remind you of old. Ger, jar, old man, old. 2 times. Ger, jar, old man, old. Ger, jar, old man, old. Now the element heter. Heter sounds a lot like header, the header on a page of print. Heter, header. Heter means other. As you look at this header, see an udder on it. The header has an udder on it. The udder will remind you of other. Heter, header, udder, other. Say it twice. Heter, header, udder, other. Heter, header, udder, other. Next, infer. Infer sounds like in fur, an in made of fur. Infer, infer. Infer means under. As you look at this image of infer, see it underwater. The infer is underwater. Infer, infer, underwater, under. 2 times. Infer, infer, underwater, under. Infer, infer, underwater, under. Next, home. Home sounds like home. And here we see a home. Home, home. Home means same. So as you look at this home, see it change into many homes that look the same. All the homes look the same. They are so much the same that they even have the same number. Home, home, same. Twice with me. Home, home, same. Home, home, same. Let's review these 5 elements. Fis, fish, split. Ger, jar, old man, old. Heter, header, udder, other. Infer, infer, underwater, under. Home, home, same.
The next element is olfact. Olfact sounds a little like oil factory. Olfact, oil factory. Olfact means smell. To remember this, just see the oil factory with a terrible smell. The smell from the oil factory is so bad that nobody can stand the smell. Olfact, oil factory, smell. Say it twice. Olfact, oil factory, smell. Olfact, oil factory, smell. Next, orth. Orth could suggest Orthodox Church. Orth, Orthodox Church. Orth means straight. As you look at the Orthodox Church, see the workmen trying to make it straight. It is crooked, and they are trying to make it straight. Orth, Orthodox Church, straight. Say this 2 times. Orth, Orthodox Church, straight. Orth, Orthodox Church, straight.